The right-wing haters will hate this. Gary Lineker, well, he has donated towards the 88,000. That figure don't sound quite right to me. Well, it's in response to an attack on Carly Bird's initiative. An initiative that has helped feed vulnerable people in Essex. So why on earth would you do such a thing? Well, a charity allotment which has been used to feed more than 1,600 people during the cost of living crisis has been destroyed. Since these vandals have ruined her land by pouring salt all over it. Now, they said vandals. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just one individual. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's an old git. I can't imagine the youngsters would even know that throwing salt over it would have this effect. And it looks like it's probably rock salt or even dishwasher salt that they've used. So like I say, I reckon it was an old git. Some right-wing nut job. Maybe he was hired by the likes of, I don't know, Andy Plum on Twitter. Or somebody like that. One of those kind of nasty pieces of work. Or that geezer from the national... Well, Britain First, yeah, him. He's been going around parading about and doing door knocking at the moment. Campaigning. To try and get more people on his side. More haters. Well, anyway, before I carry on, please boop the old like button and there will be a secret word at the end of this video. Well, Carly Bird is from Harlow in Essex. And she transformed her garden, dug it all up, and made it into an allotment. Yeah. A veggie plot. Quite a big veggie plot, in fact. And the reason why she did this was to help struggling people, families and what have you, who can't pay for food. Because we've got food banks as well. But they're uplifting, apparently. Ask Jacob Rees-Mogg, the walking penny farthing. He knows. Well, the 43-year-old woman, well, she visited the plot of land last Saturday to discover that about 5 kilos of salt, apparently, which causes the plants to dehydrate, wither and die, was poured all over the areas where she grew organic produce for these people. What a horrible piece of work. These people should be, well, undrawn and quartered, keyholed maybe. Something like that. Well, the gardener, Carly Bird, she has multiple sclerosis as well. And lupus. Lupus. And she started a GoFundMe page for her initiative some while back, which accumulated around £88,000. Now, one of the top donations is actually this has been from Lineker, Gary Lineker, the footballer. Anyway, I'll leave a link down below in the description for this GoFundMe. If you did want to make a contribution there, if you don't want to contribute to me, via Patreon or buy us a coffee, whatever. But anyway, it's an important cause anyway. So about 1 PM today, I checked the fund. Yeah, it isn't £88,000 now. She's now accumulated £171,000. Now, I thought to myself, it's a bit like, well, Nigel Farage's attack on the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. Remember that? Boosting donations to over £200,000. They bought a new lifeboat. Just so they can get more refugees. Oh dear. Rescuing them from those little boats. Well, they need to be shipped off to Rwanda or shoved in one of them container house things. Anyway. Well, quite frankly, this person destroying her land, preventing it from being able to help ordinary folk who are struggling, it's just horrible. And he's clearly a hateful cretin. Those sort of people, they shouldn't be allowed to breed. No, but they do. They're like rabbits. Well, Carly Bird, known as Carly Bird 43 on Twitter. Not Twitter, TikTok she's on TikTok. Well, she shared a video of the damage with her 17,000 odd social media followers and said that she was completely and utterly heartbroken by the vandalism. And the gardener said the quantity of the salt destroyed enough potatoes and onions to feed more than 300 people. She added, someone jumped over in the night and put salt all over the land. But she said, somewhat distressed that is, that it means that everything that she's planted just won't grow. And she can't replant, transfer from the pots and what have you. Because they just won't grow. No, they're not growing salty land, are they? No. Too salty. Well, all the hours and days of work that she's put into this, and now it's all dead, she goes. Everything she's done is pointless. Well, in response to the video, Gary Lineker, the former England and Tottenham Hotspur striker, he wrote on Twitter, "Why would someone ever do something like this?" Words to that effect. Well, despite the vandalism, Carly Burd insisted that it won't stop her, and pledged to continue her initiative. And as a result, people are contributing to Carly Bird's GoFundMe page. And good on them. Hey, well, my secret word has to be something to do with vegetables. Oh, what's that vegetable that we've been talking about a lot recently? Oh, Kofi turnips. So the secret word of today is Kofi turnips. Leave in the comments down below. And have you heard of any similar stories? I'm happy to share them on here, you know. Leave them in the comments down below. Well, it's time for me to go, but please, if you want, you know, if you don't want to contribute to Carly Bird, there's also our GoFundMe as well, where we're planting 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land, and there's a link down in the description below. It's a rewarding project, and for every tree that's planted, we're putting a sign with the tree with your name on, to the contributor's name on, and you know, you could even be, you know, memory of a loved one, etc. We'll also make them bird houses, bat roosts, and hedgehog houses and other stuff as well. Habitat. It's all about the habitat for the animals. Anyway, links down below in the description, and it is very much appreciated. But don't forget about Carly Bird. Ta-ta.